Aloha. My name is Mariana Grimes. I am an educator with the organization Papahanaukua'ola. I have been an educator for many, many decades. And Waihe'e School, a beautiful school, 145 years old, in a luscious valley with a wetlands refuge within walking distance for the students of the school. Students who are excited, fourth graders, a perfect age, 10-year-olds. A principal who knows how to say yes. Teachers that are willing to have members of the community come into their school and work with their students, even though they are so taxed with so many projects and so many things to do, but they were willing to say yes. And back to these 10-year-olds. We're going to what? We get to do what? There's all this excitement that that age brings to a project. I have a very close friend, Joëlle, who is an owner of Viewpoints Gallery in Makawao. And Joëlle is an artist that is beyond accolades. The gallery focuses so much on the Hawaiian culture, gives so much respect to the Hawaiian culture. And Joëlle has this idea of, let's find a group of kids to collaborate with me on an art project, a mural.
In 1986, I came to the Waihe'e School as an artist in the school with a program of the government here. And when I came, the school was only a couple of small buildings. One of the teachers I still know now. So when Mariana told me that the school that they had chosen to do the mural project was a Waihe'e School, I thought that was quite interesting because I had been here 38 years ago.
So I approached the principal, she approaches her teachers, the teachers try to get this concept across to the students, and behind me is the result of when everybody has an open mind and says yes.
This project was actually, it couldn't have happened at a more better time. Our school was shifting and realizing that project-based or aina-based education and learning was something that we wanted to see within our students and within our schools. So at the time where we were shifting, my position was changing. We had brought on Leimana to come on as, we were then known as project-based coordinators. And then we were presented with this amazing opportunity to work with artists. Joëlle and Mariana came in and presented this project idea to our principal, and our principal approached us about spearheading and integrating it within our fourth grade projects. And we could not have thought of a better idea than that. I mean, it was perfectly aligned with what we were being tasked to do and asked to do for our school. And we feel so fortunate that we were able to have this experience and have this opportunity to work with our community, with artists, with programs that will definitely benefit our school and our students.
Yeah, and I think we have to definitely mahalo Papahanaukua'ola because really it started from those first initial when I was still in fourth grade as a kumu, reaching out to this organization and building that pilina with them and kind of getting to know Mariana. So from there, it was like a summer later, I got an email and like a text and hey, Leimana, do you want to are you guys interested in doing this? And I was like, heck yeah, we are. So super fortunate to meet those people too. And then like Carrie said, it couldn't have come at a better time for us to really shift that focus back into aina-based learning and something so hands-on like this, and then meeting other community partners as well. It was, yeah, I don't know, just fate. The universe had its plans for us, so we took that opportunity for sure.
The way we structured the project was to learn about the concept, the Ahupua'a first. And so in that way, we did the field trips, and the teacher supported the whole concept of teaching them the Ahupua'a and what it means.
Ahupua'a, everyone say Ahupua'a! So today I wanted to talk to you guys about the Ahupua'a and how it affects our ocean. That's one thing you guys gotta always remember. Whatever you guys doing on land, gonna affect the ocean in one way or another. It could be good, it could be not good.
And then we work with the kids on how to express it. And they actually did drawings. There were several levels of drawings. And their drawings were actually what I used for the mural. I actually did not draw anything on my own. I wanted to keep as perfectly as possible their expression. All I did is to put it together so that the whole Ahupua'a image was passed on. But I really used all their drawings, and for me, to work with their drawings was a joy. It was like such a gift. They gave us the base of the drawings, and then we kind of gave them some tools for painting. So we taught them how to mix colors, from the basics, from just working with 3 colors, yellow, red, and blue, and that they could actually do any colors with those 3 colors. They were pretty amazed that they could do that. Once they started to do the painting, of course, I had to finesse it at the end to make it more, so that a little more controlled. This is what I can do. But I try to keep, I try to keep the spontaneity of their theme of color, which is actually, a lot of it is very strong and bright and inhibited. And wherever I could keep that, when I finished the painting, I kept it because it was more that I could do myself.
And one of the beautiful things about this project is that we can sum it up in one student who looked at his project, his piece, his panel, looked at Joëlle and I, and he said, "That's mine. I did that." And Joëlle tells him, "Yes, it's yours." And the big smile on his face, and then he says, "Can I buy it?" And out of the mouth of a 10-year-old young boy, he lets us know that he knows the value of an ahupua'a. He knows the value of sustainability. He knows the value of what it is to be open and say yes. And with that in mind, any school in Hawaii can do what Joëlle and I accomplished. Any school has the teachers who are overworked and underpaid, but they can also say yes and know the value of their job and what they're doing.
I learned that it's important to take care of the land. If you take care of the land takes care of you.
I learned way more things than I would have with Auntie Joëlle and Auntie Annie. Just more about like the impacts that us humans make on our aina. I was planning on creating an organization when I'm a little bit older, and usually with my family, friends, and mostly my cousins. Because our honu is endangered, so I'd want to help that animal most.
At the beginning, I really didn't know that much about the ahupua'a, but now, since it's going through, I guess, yeah, I learned a lot. I guess what I learned was that there are a lot of animals and plants out there that really need our help, so we gotta try our best. It's crazy how much people put in the work into this, and look how it turned out. So imagine how much people could work on this in the real world. Imagine.
O mawinela no hoi tamalu o Waihe'e ikei kanani o ka aina e ho mai kai ke mai luna mai e